What if I told you one of the voices that helped define an entire generation of music is now gone? Today, the world is remembering Alan Osmond, the heart and backbone of the legendary family band the Osmonds, who has passed away at the age of 76. His family confirmed that he died peacefully on April 20th, surrounded by his wife of over 50 years and their 8 sons, marking the end of a life filled with music, resilience, and purpose. Now, if you grew up in the 70s or even heard stories about that era, you already know, the Osmonds weren't just a band, they were a phenomenon. It all started when Alan, along with his brothers, performed as a barbershop quartet on The Andy Williams Show. That small moment turned into something massive. Soon, they became global superstars, delivering hit after hit like One Bad Apple and Crazy Horses. Songs that didn't just top charts, they defined a generation. But here's what makes Alan's story truly powerful. It wasn't just about fame. In 1987, at the peak of his life, he was diagnosed with multiple sclerosis, a life-altering condition that slowly forced him away from the stage. For many, that could have been the end, but not for Alan. Instead of letting the disease define him, he chose to fight back with a mindset that inspired millions. He once said, "I may have MS, but MS does not have me." And he lived by that every single day. Even after stepping away from performing, Alan didn't stop creating impact. He continued writing music, working on meaningful projects, and even published his memoir in 2024, sharing his journey, struggles, and faith with the world. He remained deeply connected to his family, becoming not just a music icon, but a symbol of strength and resilience. And when you look at his legacy, it's massive. Not just because of the music, but because of the life he lived. A husband, a father, a grandfather, and someone who turned adversity into purpose. His brother described him as someone whose life wasn't measured in years, but in love, sacrifice, and impact. And honestly, that says everything. But here's the real question. In a world where fame fades so quickly, how do you build something that lasts forever? Alan Osmond did it through family, through faith, and through music that still echoes decades later. And maybe that's the biggest takeaway